All right, number three is a bit of a catch-all, but we're gonna go with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, and the Wyatt
Mm.
family. Um, yeah, I mean, when he first came out on the scene, it was creepy. They had these vignettes leading up to it. It was creepy, it was cool, but didn't really know what to make of it. Then when the Wyatt family came together
Hmm.
with him, I thought it was like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Crowds loved it. The Fireflies, like it was such an over gimmick. Um,
The
and then their
entrance
feud,
music.
what's that?
I said the entrance music.
Hell yeah, the entrance music was creepy.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt looked like some psycho killer who lived on the bayou and like
Yeah.
fed his victims to some alligator that he
Yeah.
had in the back. Like that's how he looked, bro.
Like he named
Yeah.
his alligators.
Yeah,
He looked like
yeah,
a sick
man.
cult leader. He looked like a sick cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought his AKA was the Eater of Worlds. That shit is sick.
Uh,
That's
That is true.
fire.
I loved it. Yeah.
Um, and
he
to kind of feed off of what I said before about how another person on this list is directly connected to Finn Balor. When Bray Wyatt started to transition to the Firefly Funhouse, and Sister Abigail started becoming more prominent, not just the name of a move, it was because Sister Abigail felt like Bray Wyatt needed to go to another level. She was the counter to the Demon King, which I thought was kind of cool. It was like, all right, you can't do this, bro. I'm taking over, and we're going in a completely new direction. So I always thought that was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Fiend was amazing. So from what I remember, he debuted it in SummerSlam, August 11th, 2019.
Yep.
And I just loved it from jump. I just loved it from jump.
Mm.
Especially the Firefly Funhouse. I like the fact that they had different personalities. Like you had Bray Wyatt that basically did the Firefly Funhouse, and when he got pushed to his limit, he would turn into the Fiend. I just wish that they pushed it a little bit more. I think the fact that they had him in every single episode was a little bit too much. I think they had to treat it like the way they treat Roman Reigns now. Like he's not on every episode. So when he comes, he's something special, you know?
He's a spectacle.
And I just think they didn't push him right. They just didn't push him right. With Bray Wyatt, like everybody loved Bray Wyatt, but the thing about Bray Wyatt, he kept on losing.
Yep.
He kept on losing. He would give these bomb ass promos. He would have these awesome entrances, these cool ass moments, and the fans
And
would be
lose.
behind him. And he would have a match, and guess what?
Yep.
He lost.
Like
Not only he would lose clean. I'm like, yo, what's going on right now?
my biggest complaint was always, and you guys know this, was always Brock Lesnar should have lost to the Undertaker, and Bray Wyatt should have been the one to break his streak. The story writes itself. It's a passing of the torch moment, and you book Bray Wyatt like you book the Undertaker. He only comes out under certain circumstances, and when he comes out, if he's gonna feud with someone like 9 times out of 10, he's got to win. He's got to win. Like
I,
he ain't got
I,
to win all the time. Like you save those wins for putting certain people over, but otherwise, like no, that's the kind of heel he should have been. Like WWE needs to just in general needs to invest in the dominant heel again. The heel who just beats people's asses and doesn't need nobody's help. Like Bray Wyatt should have definitely been that, and they dropped the ball. And
I
they dropped the
remember
ball when he was the
watching
Fiend.
his
They dropped the ball multiple times, multiple ways with that man.
documentary, and I think there were times that Bray Wyatt himself was the ideas was just too much. Like just to be able to come up with the Fiend,
Mm-hmm.
just to be able to come up with the fun house, just to coming up with the eater of the world. I remember there was a specific part where Triple H said himself, sometimes we just gotta reel him back a little bit.
Yeah,
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, Bray Wyatt like had creative
he did
control,
have a lot of creative freedom with the character.
which is a lot. And for someone that just entered, that they knew how good he was, but I think they just had to figure out how to control the madness of his brain and creativity. And I think that might have played a reason why he fell short a lot of the times.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but still, for me, like, come on, bro. You can't give this
And
man a
that's the
win. You
thing.
can't give this man a big W. Like,
I,
what?
I agree. I'm a big believer in supernatural characters, especially like a Bray Wyatt, especially even more so like the Fiend. Shouldn't just be losing matches one, two, three.
He
No,
lost to
you gotta
Goldberg.
drop him from a roof or something. You gotta drown him. You gotta put him in a flaming casket. You know what I mean? Like you can't just pin him one, two,
You
three. Not
lost to
even like that.
Goldberg?
Yeah,
What are we
exactly.
doing here? What are we
You
doing?
know we went to Goldberg because the Fiend was during the Vince Man era. The Vince Man era, and
That's
Vince
true.
Man didn't believe in the Fiend, especially the way he looked. Like, come on, Vince Man guys are big, muscular dudes and stuff like that. Bray Wyatt wasn't muscular. He was on the verge of actually being chubby, actually.
Yeah,
And probably the way that he wanted to do the Fiend, the way that he wanted to push, Vince Man probably didn't see it. He probably
yeah,
didn't share the same vision.
probably, but still, that it's unfortunate, but they just don't know how to book. They just don't know how to book those kinds of acts. So,
Yeah, bro, you got a
but
raw deal. We
yeah.
miss you, man.
Oh man.
Your
All right.
co-host for here, the Fiend, made a special guest appearance today.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. So should we go to number two now?
Number
Ooh,
two.
It's getting
we're getting
spicy.
closer to number one.
It's getting spicy.
Let's go.
You want to introduce number two, yo?
Yeah, yeah. Number two
Number
is,
two.
I mean, there's no introduction good enough for this man. The one and only